In this episode, I'm hiking through the woods to one of the most unbelievable discoveries I've ever seen. Just ahead lies a massive $12 million abandoned mansion built in the mid-1990s. Over 13,000 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms, and an indoor pool the size of a public gym. I find it so hard to believe that places like this even exist, let alone get abandoned, especially in a neighborhood surrounded by million-dollar homes still being lived in. From what I know, this house was once owned by a Chinese family who built a successful business empire in the area. For years, it stood as a symbol of wealth and modern design. Towering glass walls, imported marble, and handcrafted fixtures throughout. But sometime around 2010, everything changed. The family lost it all. The property was sold to a developer, and since then, nothing. No renovations, no demolition, just silence and decay. Walking up to this place now feels surreal. The grass has swallowed the driveway, trees crawl across windows, and yet, inside, the lights still work. Chandeliers still hang from the ceiling. Bedrooms remain fully furnished. Even the pool and sauna still sit, waiting as if someone might come home any minute. When you step through these doors, it's like time froze the moment you walk in. You can see remnants of daily life, a made bed, a TV still in the corner, and even Chinese writing on the walls. It's eerie and fascinating all at the same time. Today, I'm going to uncover everything left behind, from the massive golden bedrooms to the hidden courtyard and the luxurious master suite that still smells faintly of a life once lived here. So strap in, because this just isn't another abandoned mansion. This is a look into what happens when wealth, success, and ambition meet silence. Let's step inside and see what remains.
Wow, guys, look at this place. I swear this is probably one of the coolest abandoned mansions I have ever been to. Unfortunately, for those of you who like time capsules, this, my friends, is not a time capsule. But I promise if you stick around to the end of the episode, you're gonna see one of the most amazing pieces of architecture you have ever seen in a house like this. Believe me, trust me, it's going to be that good of an episode. Stick around. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and leave it down in the doobly-doo. And thank you for watching and subscribe. Here we go, let's explore. All right, guys, we're back. So if you know me, you know the routine, and you definitely know the drill by now. I want to make it feel like if you were the owner. How would it feel if you were the owner coming in right through this door? This is the front door. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little tight in here at first, but it definitely opens up. Look at that wall of windows. My Lord in heavens. If you like windows like I do, you're gonna love this mansion. And trust me, this one's a weird one. Stick around, you don't want to miss it. All right, so as soon as you come in, you are greeted by a wall of windows, just like we said before, but you could take a right, because this house is actually 2 parts. You could take a right, or you could take a left. What I want to do is I want to save the best for last, so make sure you stick around for that. That is actually a last. But this is just the living room, which no doubt in my mind is one of the best looking living rooms I've ever seen in an abandoned mansion. Because like I said, you like windows, you come to this place is gonna give you nothing but windows. Look at this, look. Oh, son. Wow. This is just, wow. I'm telling y'all, this place has so many windows. I love this mansion just for that factor. This is almost reminding me of something like a Japanese garden almost. You see those trees out there? Let me see if I could dial that exposure out there like that. See those trees? Kind of looks like little bonsai trees or something. I don't know why it reminds me of that, but correct me if I'm wrong. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Look at this fireplace. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Wow. That's actually probably one of the biggest fireplaces. Not only does it go on this side, it goes on the opposite side too. This is fabulous. I don't even use that word that much, but this is fabulous. Wow. This is just too good. This is just too good. Look at that. God, I wonder what type of sofa that is. Probably feels really comfortable too. Yeah, it does. Oh my God. This is just too much right now. It's just too much. Too much. I don't know what this thing is that we're looking at, but if I had to take a guess, of course it's made out of all wood and laminate, but this is some type of, well, it's a tape player. But why would they have a tape player in a mansion like this? I don't get it. Oh, wait a minute. Was this guy Japanese? Because I don't know any American people listening to Japanese music if you're an older age and you own a mansion like this. Leon Lay music videos. Wow. I don't know. But nonetheless, you come in a place like this, you're greeted by a whole bunch of sunlight coming through. This is like one big greenhouse. It's a little warm in here, but it's not that bad. These are double pane windows with the gas in them, so you're not going to get too much heat coming in, but you do feel it when you stand directly in the sunlight, unfortunately. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Looking back at this fireplace right here, let's see. There's a nice looking bar right there, but we're not gonna discuss that just yet. We'll talk about this stone right here and the fireplace, because this fireplace is not only one side, it is two sides. You can tell I'm very excited on this one. And what is this? Is this an actual wood burning fire? Oh, that's real wood. Yeah, that is all wood. That is all wood burning, no gas. I don't know what went inside of this room. Maybe it's just like a chill room, or maybe like these are lights right here. They're all missing, but oh, actually no, they do have light bulbs still in there. Is that a light bulb? Let me see. They're like soft light bulbs. What the hell? I'm gonna take one out and show you. Take this one out. Y'all ever see a light bulb like this before? It's an LED bulb, but the top of it is soft. Like it's not glass. It's like rubber almost. All right, I'm putting it back. All right, it's back. Stepping over to this side of the living room, we have a beautiful looking bar. I know here's a lovely bar. Hampton's Tobacco. Does this smell? No. Unicorn chips, 100 pieces. It looks like a game or something. But yeah, really cool setup looking bar. You have little hidden compartments right here on the bar. And let's create our way in the back of it, and let's see what happens. We're gonna need our light on this one. It's a little dark in here. Whoa. Huh, I wonder if somebody was sleeping back here. They got a mattress. It's like a little bitty walk-in closet. I can barely fit in here with the ceiling with an A-frame, but you can fit. Oh, is that one of those pillows that you can cradle to the side with? Oh, dude, those are worth some money. Is that a Tempur-Pedic? Ow, shit. Oh, I think, no, that's not a Tempur-Pedic pillow, but still, it's one of those pillows that you can like lay to the side with and you put your head inside. If that makes any sense. But yeah, really cool stuff. And there we got a bottle of Hennessy just kind of hanging out for whatever reason. Now, as you see, as we go along, they took out most of the furniture, so I'm a little bit disgusted in that. I wish there was more stuff left behind. Really, the only stuff that's left behind is in this room right here. You got the couch, chair, and of course these records. There's a lot of Japanese records. It kind of makes me think like this house was owned by a Japanese person. Probably a gentleman, just by the looks of things. I don't even know who these artists are, but they're all like Japanese. Except these people. What is this? Air Supply. Never heard of that. More Japanese. More Japanese. Yeah. Huh. Still cool. But they're all records. Don't know what they're about though. That's it for that side of the living room. Let's go back over here. Now we have another couple of options. We can go left or we can go right. Remember, I'm saving that part for last, which is the coolest. Like literally, that room is very cool to the feel, temperature-wise. As we come in here, greeted by, look at this beautiful chandelier. Look how cool is that? Isn't that cool? Look how beautiful. Let me turn the lights on so y'all get that full effect. What? It's how they just glisten like that in the light. No, we don't want to break that, so look at that. That's so cool. Beautiful, beautiful. You close these like this. It's kind of stuck. Whoa, that's actually ready to fall down. So I'm not gonna touch it anymore. This is, wow. Okay, that is falling down. We won't disturb it anymore. And as you come into this room, this is a weird room because I have no idea what this room is for. Maybe it was for plants or something. I don't know. Maybe just like a regular sunroom, maybe like an office. But look at the floor. Isn't that weird? Cool, yeah. He's got good style, that's for sure. Look at this. This totally throws me off. This is a deer antler chandelier, but this doesn't come across as Japanese at all. And that's the vibes I'm getting from this house. This is like Texas now. But look at the outside. Can you tell? It really does look like Japanese. Y'all ever saw that movie, The Karate Kid? All right, y'all ever seen that movie, Karate Kid, where Mr. Miyagi invited Daniel's son over to his house, where he says wax on and wax off? You ever take a look at his backyard? It looks just like this. Just like it. Isn't that cool? A lot of bees out there. A lot of big old fat bumblebees. All right, here we go. Walking into the kitchen. This kitchen almost seems like an afterthought because this seems, I don't know, it looks older. This has got to be older. The tile looks older. The stove definitely looks older. Look at this. Or could it not be older? I don't know. I'm getting mixed vibes from this house because this house looks modern, but it looks old too at the same time. That stove is from like the 70s or something. It's gotta be. Everything's all analog and yeah, it's busted. This is plastic where this is like tile. I still like this kitchen though. It's pretty cool. But look how old this is. It's an old Maytag. I don't get why it's so old though. Like I thought this was more of a modern mansion. I'll look up the history, but yeah, I'm getting mixed vibes from this house. All right, so in this one you got 2 refrigerators. This one right here. And surprisingly, it does not smell at all. Actually smells quite good. It smells like seasonings. And you got this one. This is another one. Actually, this is the freezer. Got double-sided. Ooh, that's hard to open. It's stuck together. But look how old this looks. This is definitely from like the 70s or something, I want to say. Definitely. Yeah, because you got like all this wood. Actually, it's glass, but it looks like wood. Can y'all see that? Where I'm pointing to right there? Kind of looks like a little panda bear. It does. And what do we have here? We're still inside the kitchen, as you can see. But as you venture off into this room right here, this does not make any sense at all, but it's still cool. Like they put this here, they put this room here for whatever reason. It just doesn't make sense, but it's still so cool to look at. And look at that. Beautiful skylights coming through. Look at them sunbeams, huh? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Got a little thermometer on this side. Can't really do anything, but I thought it turned, but it don't. This is the hallway from the kitchen area. I don't know what that is. Let me see. It's locked. I don't know what's in there. See a little alarm system right there and something right there. I'm not here to damage anything or nothing like that, but looks like some people beat me to it. That looks like it still might be active. So, but yeah, this is another entryway from the front door. No idea what that, oh, that's a router, I think. And this is the washroom where the guy washed his stuff with a built-in shower that has no shower. I don't get it. Oh no, this is like if it was wet, like your clothes are wet, you just want to hang them, you hang them right there. Yeah, this house must have been really old. I don't know how long this place has been abandoned, but look at this. This is not updated whatsoever. Like, this is old stuff. Very old technology. Shit probably still works too. Y'all ever notice that? Like appliances that were made like back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s just outlast anybody and everything you know. Now appliances today, they last like 2 years and that's it. Alrighty, so stepping into the garage. It's kind of what we're looking at. Not too much going on. Kind of boring actually. Turn the light on for this, I guess. Yeah, it's just a bunch of junk. Nothing really eye-catching. We can kind of go through in here and see what's up. See a little Nintendo system right there. Bottle of pills. Oh, might want to take a look at that. What is this? Oh, for knee pain. So the guy had some knee pain, unfortunately. That's a cool looking China cabinet. Actually, it might be a TV stand. I don't know what it's doing in here though. It looks like this garage is big enough for 1, 2, 3 cars. He could fit in here probably. I'm looking for his pictures maybe, or some kind of other clues to give me an example what this place was all about. Well, you like porn. We won't show that too much on camera though. Can't. YouTube's gonna kick me off. Here's one of those cool bar games. What do you call this? I forget. Foosball or something like that? I don't know. Type it down in the comments. This is so cool. Wish there was some balls. Play with them. Hey, y'all, does this look familiar? We are headed into the pool area, my favorite part of this mansion, everybody's favorite part. But look at this. This is almost like hidden doors. This is all made out of cloth. And if you come from the pool, you can come in here and the door is, oh, it did open. Now it doesn't open. What about this one? All right, this one opens. This one's still open. How do you do this? Yeah, that should open, but it does not. But this is almost like a changing room almost from the pool area. So you could change in here, maybe take a shower. That's kind of cool looking. Turn the faucet like that with those glass knobs. Does this still flush? Probably not. No, it does not. Look at this. This is all made out of cloth. When I went to Kenny Rogers' mansion, he had a bathroom and it was all cloth too. I'm thinking that's for sound deadening because he liked to sing in the bathroom maybe, or sing in the shower. But nonetheless, here we are. Look at this. This is a true winner in my eyes. Good Lord. Good Lord. This is fantastic. I love this place. This is definitely a chill spot mansion. Because why not? You could chill out in here all day long. One of the first things that caught my attention when you come up in a place like this pool room, look at this stone right here. Beautiful stone. Don't hit your head on that. You ain't coming back if you hit your head on that one. Real solid stuff. Look at that, all against that wall too. All right, I'm seeing more clues of when this place was probably built. See these lights right here? That style was really extremely popular in the 70s, for sure. For sure. I don't get why people do this. Why people throw stuff in the pool whenever they see a pool, they just throw shit in it. Why is that? But it looks pretty damn deep too. It looks like to be at least in the deepest part, I want to say 12 feet. So I could just imagine like he would have pool parties here and people would get on top of this thing and just jump right in the pool. This is so cool. There's so much glass on the ground, it's actually ridiculous. Got to be careful where you walk. If you come in a place like this, definitely need boots. All right, y'all ready for this? Look at this. So cool, so cool, so cool. Look at that. Beautiful sitting area with the sunbeams. Look, you could actually pull up a lawn chair right there and get tan. You know what I mean? This is so cool. And if somebody comes over while you're sitting there chilling at the pool, you can kind of see who comes in through the front door because that is the front door. All right, y'all, so this house actually has 3 levels to a pool area. Right now, we are on that middle level. You have a top level up there and a bottom level. Let's take the bottom first, see what's down there. All right, so here we are. We just made it to the bottom level of the pool, and it actually dips below this, like underneath the pool, which is quite dangerous. Haven't ventured in there yet, but I'm gonna show you guys firsthand what it looks like. But look at this. Could you imagine just sitting here with a wall of windows just surrounding you? I love, love, love this room, y'all. I don't want to leave this mansion. I really don't. But, because it's one of the best I've seen. But yeah, still so cool, God. Here's another front door entry. Walking on the outside deck, when I was coming in this place, I almost fell through. This is kind of sketchy walking on. Like I said, I think it's been here since the 70s. Could be a little bit more modern than that, but the pieces are adding up too much to where I can say this place was probably built sometime in the 70s. Here we go, look at this. I just found a 2007 Japanese newspaper, probably from Japan. That is the front. If y'all hear that on camera, that's actually a plane flying over. Yeah, I don't know even though what all of this says, but it looks like it's advertisement for something. Hey, we get it, you're rich. Because who else would have a sauna in their place if you were not? This is all made out of cedar wood, because if you go up to it, you could smell it. Exactly what it smells like in here. That and eucalyptus. And those are the rocks right there for it. Very nice. So we're still in the pool room area. I don't know why he would have something like this in here. This type of room, like this doesn't make sense to me. Why would you have bedrooms right where the pool area is? For whatever reason, they're here. Maybe for guests, but I figure you could put the guests somewhere else. The house is definitely big enough for that. I love a bathroom with windows and these open, so that's pretty cool. Give me a thumbs up, baby, because I'm working hard for y'all. Trust me, I'm working hard. I know y'all want to see these mansions, so that's what we're doing. And here is another one right here. So isn't this cool? Green carpet. How often do you guys see green carpet? Not too much, but this thing is definitely plush. That is for sure. Followed by another bathroom on this side. Small walk-in closet, but massive shower. Beautiful too. We're gonna do last, so stay tuned for that. Right now, still in the pool area, but let's work our way upstairs and see what we got. All right, this is kind of like the balcony overlook that overlooks the pool area. Nice big skylight. And there you're greeted by another bedroom and another one. We'll go in here and take a peek, see what's going on. One of my favorite bathrooms in the house. probably this one. I don't know why, but it's so well lit, so nice in here, beautiful. Good God, I love it. Look at that zinc. Look at that. Imagine your family and friends just chilling out up here, looking over the pool party that y'all having. Maybe gonna play some video games after, eat some nachos and cheese with pizza, get drunk, because that's what people probably did here, but I love it. This right here, another bedroom, or maybe a game room, and another cool bathroom. This one reminds me of Easter a little bit because look at this. Isn't that weird looking? Like, look at this. Of course, it's all porcelain, but look at the flowers on it. And this reminds me of candy, doesn't it? And this is another part of the house. This house has like 3 or 4, maybe 5 junctures in it. This is another juncture. This right here leads to the basement, which we will discover last. Don't want to go in there just yet. Okay, believe it or not, this is not, I repeat, this is not the master bathroom. Although, kind of does look like it, but it's not. You just have to trust me on that. Let me brighten it up a little bit. Look at this. This is not the master bath. Kind of looks like it, because it looks very, it has a lot of oomph to it, let's just say that. And it presents itself like it would be a master bath. You can call it that, maybe, because it is attached to the master bedroom, but I want to show you what it really looks like to have a master bathroom and a master bedroom inside of this place. So let's do that through here. But before we go in there, look what I just found. A calendar from 2009 in Indonesia. And look how they spelled December. D-E-S-E-M-B-E-R. December. Well, we can tell it's definitely foreign. All right, here we go, my babies. Walking in. This is the master bedroom. And what a lovely bedroom that it is. Curtains, curtains, curtains galore. Look at this. Oh, there's a bird in here. What the? He just landed in the tree. All right, we got to get him out. Well, let's finish first. Let's get the bird out, but let's finish. That might be a hard task. I don't know. Okay, I promise I'm going to get that bird out, but we got to finish first, so let's finish. Let's make sure we finish this video because I know y'all really want to see that. Don't worry about the bird. I'm going to get him out. I swear, here we go. Because he's kind of little. I don't think he's going to run away too much. But look, he's right in there in that tree. Look. He's just chilling. Can y'all see him? He's kind of camouflaged. There he is, though. I wonder if he will land on my finger. Oh, look at his bed, y'all. Beautiful headboard, beautiful. Looks like it's made out of all cloth. That's exactly what it's made out of. Weird looking bedspread. I don't know if if I was a guy, I don't know if I would get all flowers on my bed, but who knows? This might have been for a woman too. But this is very pretty. Very pretty. Not much to see in here. Still cool though. All right, next thing's next. Now I said the pool area was my favorite area in this house. Okay, I kind of lied. This bathroom is. Watch this. Walking in here. Look at how pretty. God. All right, let me step back. Let me step back so you get the full effect. Look at this. Look at how beautiful. You're never going to see nothing like this ever again in your life unless you are a millionaire. What do we have over here? Let's go explore. All right, so when you walk into the bathroom, you're greeted by this, which I think is one of the coolest faucets I've ever seen. And it's got gold trim all around the mirrors, every single where you look. Look at this. What is this? It's one of those little tap lights. This is all solid. This actually, okay, this does not look like the 70s at all. This bathroom looks like it's been updated in the 2000s. Give a shout out to the 2000s. Look at the tub. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is my favorite piece in the house that I've seen yet of this goose. And when you turn the water on, he spits the water. Of course, it doesn't work. I tried to go outside and put the water on, but it doesn't work. Nothing works in this house. They cut this place off from a power plant. But look how beautiful this is. You look up, boom. Look at how pretty. You could tell if it's raining outside. You could tell if it's snowing. You could tell if it's sunny. And right now it is sunny. A toilet with gold trim in the bathroom. Another favorite closet of mine. There's no reason why they had to put this here, but they did it anyway. You see that emblem right there? They embedded it in the carpet. It's embossed in the carpet. How cool is that? Oh, what's this? This is a really massive closet. Not the biggest. Ain't nowhere near Kenny Rogers size, but still big. More Japanese magazines and newspapers. Skylight in the closet for no apparent reason at all, but it's there if you need it. Beautiful looking cabinets. Cabinetry work. Closets, everything. He's got it. You name it, this guy's got it. If you look really closely at the floor, it's got these towels, which is nice, but the attention to detail is just unmatched. Look at these. I love these little pink things in here, little pink diamonds. So beautiful. Yeah, I don't want to leave this place, y'all. This is like, it's just too good. And look at this. Another favorite piece of mine. Look at this here, look. Think I'm joking? Stained glass windows. You only see that in church houses. But nope, it's got it in this place. Look at this. So beautiful. This is gorgeous. Wow. This is what it's all about. Let me step back. Let me step back real quick so you get that full effect. Eat your heart out. Huh? Look at that shower right here. Look at that. I'm getting too excited. Step in this massive shower. Got cold and hot. It's a big shower head, huh? Look at that thing. All right, we'll put that right here because it just fell off. There we go. So we are headed down into the basement by the pool area, and I see absolutely nothing behind here. Oh, it does go back further. Let's see. I don't think there's going to be much down here. At least I don't think. Or is there? No, this is part of the pool. I think this leads into the basement. It looks like a main staircase, but it is not. Let's just see what we can get down here. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Okay, well, maybe it's not a it's just storage. This is not an actual basement. This is just storage. What the hell? What the hell? Yeah, this is, I think this is actually for the pool, but I'm not sure. Goes back way behind this wall right here. I'm not gonna go behind there because there's just no point. But this is the basement. Nothing back here except storage. All right, so we get it. Not too much to display here. Still really cool. All wood or plastic.
What happened here is a reminder that success doesn't always last forever. Behind the walls of this $12 million mansion lies a story of ambition, loss, and time. One that ended without warning. For more than a decade, this house has stood untouched. A silent monument to what used to be. And as nature slowly takes back what's hers, it's hard not to wonder how something so new, so full of life, could fade away so quickly. If you enjoyed this exploration, make sure to subscribe for more stories just like this one, because every place has a story, and this one was left behind. And if you want to be a part of this story, consider subscribing to the channel and become a channel member, where you'll get exclusive perks like shoutouts and your name titled in the credits, where it belongs. Thanks for watching.